let's talk about building out a community so you don't have to rely on spam DMing a ton of people all the time or just building content all the time trying to get new followers. What a lot of business coaches teach, unfortunately, is that you need to DM a ton of people consistently, or you need to be posting multiple times per day to get those followers, to get people in your world, and to make sales. But what I teach is yes, that's a piece of it, of course. Just like with fitness, you also need nutrition, but it doesn't have to be the thing that you rely on to convert any new followers into paying clients. Building community should be the number one thing that you're relying on to actually move the needle forward in your business, make sales, and sign clients. And I'm going to share with you exactly how we're going to do that. So if you're feeling frustrated and feeling like the only way to book sales calls or get people in your world is through DMs and through content, and you're spending hours on content, yet you're not getting a lot of engagement, you're not getting people to reach out, you're not alone. These things are frustrating and these things shouldn't drive your business, because if they did, then you're going to have to rely on DMs and rely on content for years and years and years, and you'll never be able to step out of your company and step into that CEO role. And if you actually want to get your time back and be that stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad, maybe homeschool your kids, maybe be able to travel the world without needing to worry about being glued to your phone, then you need to build a community, because those are 2020 strategies, being in the DMs and posting a ton of content, and you can truly grow a company and get your time back without having to worry about any of these things. The reason that building a community is so important is because it allows you to generate new leads, new potential clients without needing to go find them, right? Like you are in the DMs, or work really hard for them. A lot of times when you build a community, you're not going to have to be doing as much cold outreach. You're not going to have to be doing as much content and posting as much. Like, think about it, right? If you see a friend with a cute pair of shorts and you ask her, hey, where did you get those shorts? She's going to tell you where. And then you might go and buy those shorts. It's the same thing when building a community. Someone says, hey, you look really good. Your abs are popping in the beach this summer. I'm just curious, where'd you learn that? And then they're going to share with you the community that, or share with their friend the community that you've built. And so it's really important that you start to build a community where people are talking about your brand and what you do. I always say, think of First Form or Beachbody. If you don't know these places, definitely go, or these products and services, definitely go look them up. First Form, everyone loves First Form, and they're not out here sliding into DMs trying to get you to buy from them. Instead, they're using their coaches to promote the product and service of First Form, and it's going by word of mouth. People aren't, First Form isn't posting 3, 4, 5 times a day. They're not trying to go viral. They're not trying to DM you a million times to get you to buy their product. Same with Beachbody. Beachbody has built a huge community where people are selling their product and services for them. When you see your friend and she lost 10 pounds and you're like, wow, how'd you lose 10 pounds? And she says Beachbody, you're probably going to want to try that too, right? And so we want to build a community where your clients are A, seeing results, B, referring other people, and that community is doing the same thing. So let's do that for you too. I've supported my client Olivia, who has worked with 2 other business coaches, go from about 2 to 3 cash months. She was posting multiple times a day, spending hours on content, constantly stuck in the DMs, showing up on her Instagram stories daily, yet not making sales. In addition, her other business coaches were telling her to do a Facebook group, and unfortunately, it was dead and it wasn't converting people. But when we started together and we built a community, in just 3 months, she hit her first 10K cash month. Same with my client Megan. She hit her first $25,000 cash month, started me around 2 or 3K cash months. She was posting, but now she doesn't even post daily. She's never gone viral. She has 2 kids. She travels a ton. Now she barely does DMs. She's worked with a business coach in the past who kind of helped her get things set up. But again, like, she's living her best life. She's not relying on DMs. She's not relying on posting multiple times a day. She gets to be with her kids, homeschool her kids, travel all the time, because she's built a really, really successful community. So I want to teach you how to do that too. So no more dead Facebook groups. No, don't pay $100 a month for a school group. No, you don't need a broadcast channel either. So stop listening to the business coaches who are teaching 2020 strategies. Those don't work as well anymore. And if you're working with a business coach who had a very successful company back in 2017, 2018, it is different now. It is so different now. So you want to build a community, and this community is going to be a Instagram group chat or a Facebook group chat, which means you need to actually build like a group chat. So take 1 or 2 friends and throw them in a new message on Instagram or on Facebook and build that group chat. The point is to actually have people connecting with each other outside of just like feeling like they're joining a group to be sold to, right? When you think of a broadcast channel, you're just yelling to the void over and over and over, and people aren't feeling like engaged and a part of something. Instead, they're just like getting information over and over from you. So building that group chat is actually going to create that connection and that engagement. And you can ask questions that are not fitness or health related, or not whatever you teach, relationship, life coaching related. They just want to know you care. Tell me, what do you do for work? Do you like it? Would you rather M&Ms or Skittles, right? Those types of things are so good to get people talking, engaged, and enjoying each other. And make it easy to get engagement. Do still give value. ask them to invite their friends. And when they enjoy the group chat and they enjoy connecting with other people, they'll just invite their friends. Like you don't even have to ask, right? But getting engagement, giving value, asking them to heart if they agree, thumbs up if they want to see how to do X, Y, and Z. It's really, really easy in a group chat to get engagement versus like on Facebook or in a dead Facebook group. It's kind of hard. But here they're getting a DM right sent to their inbox. In addition, you want to send voice notes or videos. You really want to nurture them. So giving them like very quick wins or tips that they can do in the moment. So something like, this is the number one tip that got me 6-pack abs. You have to try it right now. What I want you to do is go and drink some golden milk tea to help with your inflammation. And then you just send them a little video of you drinking your tea. And that is a very quick win. You give them the recipe and boom, they're going to go share that recipe with their friends, their family. They're going to invite them to the group. And this is what's going to build that community. With that being said, there's so many different ways to get people into your community and convert them from inside your community into paying clients. One thing we do in Scale with Ease is we teach you how to do those things, as well as we give you a plug and play community schedule. What we specifically focus on is giving value, nurturing people, and converting them specific ways. There's tons of ways to do this from your free community. So if you're interested in actually diving in deep and building that free community, don't hesitate to message me the word auto, or I can just share with you the link to apply for our coaching and join Scale with Ease. But if you are like on edge of building a free community, hopefully this training supports you through getting it started, getting it going. And if you need any more support, don't hesitate to message me.